Also, with the kind permission of the Honorable Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs, I want to take this opportunity to call this meeting to order. Okay, good. All right. So, with the instruction of the Honorable Minister, we'll go to Kyo because we actually want to get proper and confirmed communication. So, as long as this morning, we want to call on the presence of God before we start this engagement. So, on that note, I want to call on the Sarakule Community Secretary General for lead we in the Muslim prayer.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, Lord, we pray. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. Sirata allazina an'amta alayhim. غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. سبحان ربك.
Guide and protect us for the benefit of the country. Papa God, they give you praise, they give you glory in Jesus' mighty name. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, our next item here, now introduction of dignitaries. In this circumstance, we want to recognize the presence of all the one that would on left them busy schedule for attend to this engagement. You are welcome, and you are all recognized. Specifically, we want to recognize here the presence of the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs, Mr. Bai M. Toure. The presence of our worship, the Mayor of Freetown, Madam Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr. All right, okay, okay. And then the presence of the Honorable Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs, Ambassador Tamba Lamina. Thank you so much. So, since we don't say so, we don't get with dignitaries, maybe I'll need for, in a special way, introduce the people. We actually now the technical people, then we don't work on these issues for which we get an eye today. Of course, particularly I want to introduce Mr. James Meadow from Statistics Sierra Leone. And Mr. Alex Bonafa, ESQ, one the Director of Decentralization Secretariat. So without much ado, without anything, we can now to what we there for. And that, for what, let them tell we, what really we get an eye for, and why we do this invitation to all of the stakeholders that we invite to this meeting. I want to call on the Director of the Decentralization Secretariat for make it tell we why we get an eye and what we don't can get up for. Mr. Bonafa, please.
Thank you very much. I worship the Mayor, the Honorable Minister. We respected dignitaries them inside the house. May people them in Freetown, councillors, honorable members of parliament, I think I see some around. Ladies and gentlemen, on a morning. Thank you very much. So the reason we make with they are nothing we don't begin long ago. Sometimes 3 years ago, government be conceive the idea for make sure say them deep in decentralization for meet the principles of subsidiarity, we should say the people that when they render service to them community them, then for they close to the people that when they render the service to. And we also see say the different agendas that would then set 2030 and 2063, the benchmark and the threshold, the country not anywhere close to them. And we notice say now at the subnational level, now you able implement the SDG that we don't talk about, the global plan and the African plan. So government conceived the idea say there is need for decongest and for ensure say we create manageable administrative units them now decide them what we need in the country. Against that backdrop, the minister and the Ministry of Local Government beget direct instructions for develop a cabinet paper. We all know say we develop cabinet paper now for make cabinet give you go ahead and approve for make you take an action. So the Ministry of Local Government through the minister developed the cabinet paper, a Kranguna cabinet, a show reason why I think say number one, we for do redistricting, and number two, we for create local government areas and localities within rural district, western rural, western urban, and put local district, specifically around Lungi community. So government approve this proposal and give the minister the go ahead for go on. So ever since the ministry done the work for the past couple of months, We don't work na the district, them the various chiefdoms. We don't come very close. We don't work na Waterloo. We don't done there. So we dey here today because we not be don't engage the Freetown community, the Freetonians them. Need they for make them understand what's in the package, what's in the proposals, and what's in this entail. So if we dey here today, people them, now for make we can showcase how government plan for do the work with the minister there about. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Director of Decentralization. Well, now we will for turn the mic over to our worship, the mayor of Freetown City Council, for welcome we to this wonderful auditorium and to in council. Our worship, the mayor.
Honorable Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs, the PS and all other ministry staff were there. We councillors of Freetown City Council, we tribal heads within SEF, na Freetown City Council, we guest them, all the people that we come, Freetonians, we come at this program this morning. I want to tell you welcome. I'm glad for let we there today, because as Bonifa director say, we begin hearing this talk here in social media some months ago, and we not been get clarity about what it mean. We not be even get clarity about what it be. But today, the ministry don't can for let them can give platform for explain waiting na the proposal where they don't get his cabinet approval for, because it of importance and interest to each of we sit on here as Freetonians. But I want to pick up on just some of the opening remarks them where the director of decentralization say when he will make the purpose of this meeting. He say, and I really agree, say we need for deepen decentralization. But waiting it mean for deepen decentralization. As he rightly say, when you talk about democracy, you talk about service delivery, you did talk about the government of the people, for the people, by the people. Then you did talk about that subnational level, we then call local government, when are in the closest to the people. But when you say decentralization, waiting that mean? Decentralization means say the powers and the functions we sit on with the central government for come out to the central government and count down to the local council. So, if we want deepen, if we want deepen decentralization, what we need for do, now for make sure say, them power them, where they at the central government can down to the local. So let me give some examples. Inside any city, inside any locality, me, if I talk, I can let people then they listen me. So not of a battle, but I beg gonna listen because this is very important. Inside any locality, inside any local government, you get best practice globally. Salon not day in a vacuum. We not day outside other country they not day. Freetown not day outside other capital cities and other cities they not day. We get what they call best practice. Waiting to happen where you deep in decentralization, you make sure say key functions where they for deliver services to the people, not the one day where you put in the hand of the council. Let's just take one way come up 10 days there when our road maintenance, We all see it, but people see video where they go around. Myself see them. That's a key service we're not there at the hand of the council. It day with SLRA. If you talk about service delivery, most people waiting in life, water. Uda get the power for water, Guma. If you talk about business, what you need? Light. Uda get the power for light, EDSA. If you talk about how you city get for FIBA, how the built environment, usai post in the bill house, usai post in the bill shop, usai post in the block waterway. If you talk about that, you need talk about land use planning. You need talk about building permits. Now you go determine if the city chaka. If people then don't build side, usai water go block where rain come. If people don't build side, usai the hills then steep, where rain come, now flooding they happen. If people go build side, usai then cut the trees then all, where rain come, the red dotty, all the wash out. Uda get the power for land use planning and building permits, Ministry of Lands. So agree say we for deepen decentralization. But I believe, say, if you deepen decentralization, it means, say, as the word imply, you pull decentralization, you pull the power from the center, you bring account to the local council. I don't believe, say, that require for let you divide local council into 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. And then in declaration of purpose, the directors say, now because we want for decongest, he used that word there. We want decongest. We all know say Freetown full up. And we all watch the data. In 2015, according to the census, the data been say, we get 1,055,069 people na Freetown. But when the World Bank do their review, then they been do a report where they call Freetown as an urban center for growth, a growth engine for Sierra Leone. Then pull that report there towards the end of 2018. Inside that report, and I encourage anybody who get the time for go look that report, because that report really talk about how Freetown in its current state can really drive the economy of Salone if it properly managed in terms of land use planning and building permits. Then key things and they come up. But coming back to that data, that statistic in terms of the population size. So in 2015, the reports been say we are 1,055,000 and so. But the World Bank say we grow at a very fast rate. And they estimate say by 2028, according to that World Bank report, look them up, it didn't at Google. According to that World Bank report, Freetown in population go to almost 2 million by 2028. Then they come on at the rural areas, then they come and then they settle in Freetown. And when they come, it put pressure on the services of Freetown. But where do you go take for decongest Freetown? When you use the word decongest, it means say people where they son side for left day and go other side. Freetown only as a landmass, now 82 square kilometers. It's small. Because Salone as a whole country, now 74,000 square kilometers. That means to say, Freetown are less than 1% of the grown when a Salone. But the people them, if Salone are 8 million people, then you don't say 1.5 going up, don't count they Freetown. That means to say about 20% of the population don't count Freetown. Who sign only 1% of the land. So now make it feel tight. Now make it don't congest. And if you look the data, you go see say this growth been they happen over the last 7 to 10 years. But guess what? If you did talk the data, you also get from members say, we been get a midterm census in 2021. Wait till we say the population of Freetown don't reduce. It don't reduce by 42%. But we self-understand, say, sometimes mistaking they with data, even though that data it impacts even the budget of FCC, because the government allocations for FCC be reduced for reflect that 42% decrease. But let we just left that one day and say, let we look at the old data from 2015 plus waiting World Bank say. I want to come back to waiting Director Boniface say. He say, it's important for let we decongest. So me want for just point out a simple fact. If Sunside full, if you get plates where the rest, it pack pan the plate. If you take nef and you cut the rest, you shape same and so, the rest not reduce. The only way the rest reduce. Now if you bring other plates, you pull the rest, not the first plate, you put rest, not the second plate. So if you want decongest, I believe say it critical. For let government bring on policies we go attract people for go to other parts of the country. Let government invest in factories. Let government invest in services. Let government invest in other urban areas. But if you come and you get 82 square kilometers of land and the people then are elect you say now one council day east, now one council day west, the people then still deny and the place still congest. So since now welcome remarks and me ask me for make and not a statement, I want for conclude me welcome remarks. I want conclude me welcome remarks by pointing out something very important. And the hear people that they tell me say, but Mayor, this not going to affect you. Not for you tenor. Now for after the next election. I want for explain say, I born na PCMH hospital. I go for a college primary school. I go St. Joseph's Convent. I go University of Sierra Leone. Me na Freetonian. So whether me na mayor or not, I'm deeply concerned. And I see risk in this proposal. I see significant risk. I see risk of a deterioration of service delivery. Why? Because it's important for let we able to get proper coordination. Now I make that decentralization where Director Boniface talk. Nine are the key. Let we not get for the liaise with 7 different ministries. Let the power where other countries then get, particularly urban planning, but many others. Let come to the councils. For example, they say council, now we get responsibility for pre-primary and junior secondary school. But when you look the Local Government Act, if you take copy, on Schedule 3, it just lists that. It not say how we get it control, it not say waiting how we function. So that means say decentralization and devolution, not it happen the way it will happen. When it comes to revenue, to resources, I want to bring another point where I believe in a big risk. I know say things are not easy. I know they point fingers because we get there in a global crisis at the moment. Things are very difficult around the world. But at the same time, we therefore know waiting our realities. If we, as the local councils, the 22 local councils of Sierra Leone, if we only don't receive one allocation inside this year, 2025, we're actually at the rollover of the 2024 last quarter, then I think, say, government, we for help government. Let government not strain by adding more councils. Because if then you get challenged for pass the resources to the councils that way they will enough for be a case of more burden. And then this Freetown here, we there. Now we get the data. Now we digitize the property rate system. So it means we get an insight into the reality of the economic situation in this city. And I can tell you, the one they win at the east, their socioeconomic situation lower than the one they win at the west. If you look, waiting we collect in 2024 from the east, it amounts to only 20% of council in whole revenue. 80% come on at the west. But I don't mean to say we no go now. If you look now in the newspaper, in fact, it don't pass the newspaper. We did right now. We count for signed contract for improvement in the Bombay Street Market. Waiting at the east. We don't put out a bid for build Allentown Market. Waiting at the east. If we say the east, for only use waiting the east, the produce, it go be clear to the government, say Freetonians go be better off. Service delivery go be better off. The future of Freetown go be better off if we left Freetown as it is. Save Freetown.
All right, okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Okay, would they move the program forward? Please. Would they move the program forward? Thank you so very much. I worship the mayor. Well, I beg, Lord be attentive, please. I beg, Lord be attentive. Really, we almost come to the climax of this program. Well, the mayor don't making points, and this time we want for listen to the professionals and the technical people them for can do a technical presentation to we go give we better understanding of really the things them what we can talk about now. And I want for big, let we be very attentive. Some of we come for can represent some other people, and some of we get for take the message. So make we know what in exactly we can do and what thing we they can talk about. So where you they carry the message and where they talk to other people, let you know exactly what you they tell the other people and whose message we they carry go. So at this point, we they call on the technical people that can do a technical presentation for we, so that this go also able for inform we as to what in exactly we they talk about. I beg, please, let we be attentive, let we pay attention, let we know the issues as then they carries them. So now I want to call on the technical team for let them can do the presentation for we.
All right. Thank you very much again. Thank you very much, and I want for also say thank you, Madam Mayor, because in 90% of your welcome address you'll be beside me or you'll be quote me. So not to raise any defense, but I just want to make a few clarifications. Possibly the word decongest you take her out of context completely, but when you talk about all right. Okay. Make her talk other one. Make a talk other one. Hello. 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 Hello.
Please, 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 please. We got for be orderly, please. Please. I beg. We got for be attentive. We got for pay attention because we want for pay attention to the issues, please. Please. Hey, please, unalo pay attention.
Hello. Yeah, that's okay.
Hello. 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 Okay. Minister, hello. Freetonians. We come for a public consultation. It's very important for let we pay attention. Then don't say this na the key side of the technical delivery. Please, let we be orderly. We don't want for let we create a situation outside the Ministry of Local Government go feel say this meeting not useful. Okay? For let the meeting be useful, everybody pay attention, please. And when you don't pay attention, you go able to ask questions that way make sense. So please, let me stay orderly, yeah? Thank you.
So thank you very much, Madam Major. You know why they talk all man they holla, but this thing they go na social media, they go na television, they go na radio. So that's why I talk on holla, make I talk the other way. Sometimes may or misunderstand me where I say the congestion. What here be actually mean now that we need for the congest service delivery. We need for the congest administration, not for the congest Freetown. Now that they be mean. And at the same time I talk on hala. But what I don't put on so now. Now I don't know how I get for the talk. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we can go ahead. Because I want to get for the ASCO. The time we want for Hala and stop on and this thing will continue also. All right, thank you very much. All right. All right, thank you very much. So we go begin. So as soon as they see the first thing we'll get there as a topic is the creation of local government areas, not of can create new city. And at the topic than the creation of local government areas. Like I will begin by my first introduction, why we there. Government we don't conceive this idea for make sure say we get manageable administrative units them within the Western region, we mean both Freetown and Waterloo, for let them manage the services them. So gather factors them, then think the way they trigger the creation of local government area. What it can make when I want for create local government area within a capital city. So from this one I don't know say, it's not about creating new cities. It's about creating local government areas within an existing capital city. So they show some of the factors then. One part of the factors then where they trigger down there. Now when the capital city usually has a high population density and diverse communities. Rightfully, I worship the mayor, don't just tell we say by 2028, this more land space will go up to 2 million, not so? Yes. And don't talk down there. It's very important for me to get down there at the back of your mind. Why else would they do a presentation? Managing services like waste, health, market, fire force, and other things them for millions of people require smaller administrative units for clear than dirty them. Where you see say somebody where they all the way God reach, when a Western rural, where he sick, he get for wrong kind of cannot. Somebody where they all the way regent, where he get dirty and not get side for 2 years past the Kanaya, na King Tom or Bome or other areas them. Now then thing them what they talk about. A fire breakout day all the way now Aberdeen, they therefore rely on the existing and workable fire engines and where they are for good day. Because they one day now just decentralized one the way they not pay attention to. But when it becomes the main hub of somebody, a young locality where they manage, then the attention go day. So that thing that we talk about. We remember cottage, where in those days where Freetown will be Freetown, where people go for born. Sometimes 3 or 4 people them. Now then go in at the delivery room or the hospital, the maternity ward. Now then they put things in a veranda, matter the veranda, bed the veranda, where people that deliver for let them day. Now that's what they talk about. What they talk about creation of local government areas. The other factor, now population growth and density, clearly we don't explain any part this first one. Urban expansion and settlement. Where you look at the original Freetown, the one that we born at Freetown, where we not born, we don't kind of like 25, 30 years ago. We don't get property there now, we don't school now. But then we tell you say, from Congo cross, Congo town, they go up gone. Now they not be the original Freetown. But because of the expansion of their settlement then, now we don't pick them from Upgon, we don't come and go to Orugu Bridge. We don't pick them from Congo Town. We don't come and go to Lumley, to Bendebu axis. Now one part of the reasons them where they trigger the creation of local government areas. Service delivery needs. Say for improved access to health, education, sanitation and infrastructure. New local government areas are sometimes established in underserved parts of the city. You create new local government areas for people that way rarely they get service. Then they pay for service, they not they get the appropriate or the desired effect, they not they feel the desired effect. Now then people them, now one part of the factors where they trigger then think them. Why is it for create new local government area? Political representation. We don't see say because of the population density in the city and the number of councillors they will get, we think say the representation very inadequate. We also see say there are vibrant councillors who also will be qualified for in the new local government areas. For let them turn their own mayors them, let them turn their own deputy mayors them, as the case may be. Besides Freetown, we get down the for let them voice go be heard. So these are political representation. Administrative efficiency. Smaller local government areas make it easier to plan, collect local tax, property rates, enforce bylaws, enhance waste management, and implement development projects. Clearly, the Freetown city do very well, but it not don't do to that extent where we will cater for the entirety of Freetonians. Now, one of the triggers and then we can make people and think about having local government areas within the city. Legal and constitutional provisions. The creation of a local government must usually follow the laws of the country, e.g. an act of parliament, like we get the Local Government Act of 2022, Section 2, subsection 2, where give the president the right for look at any area and declare that area day a locality and create council in that area day and give name to that council day and show the number of employees that work for the day and give them resources for them to continue. That's one thing that they where they create that day. The presidential proclamation also day when at the second one. President is because constitution long and that right day for do proclamation say this community our so that's why they do am, that's why they do am. And this is not the first time it will happen. Precedent and this is should say it happen in this country. So now one part the trigger and then the way they make people then do dandy or constitutional provision as the case may be. Security and law enforcement, now the other one than you want for ensure say there's small or manageable local government areas the way you want for create. Now not to ad hoc security posts then they get their own security them, recruit their own security them, then get their own HQ them, headquarters them for let them operate within. Without it then we will curb aggression, then we will curb violence, then we will curb crime and other things them. So now the other thing on the way make the thing say need the for create local government area. So the big question now, can a local government area be created within the capital city? Some people they ask, who say when I don't see that they say you go create local government area, you go create another city within the city. So I don't answer that first one. We not create city within the city. It is one Freetown city with several local government areas. So I get for make clear understanding. Say yes, local government area can be created within a capital city. In fact, in many countries, the capital city itself is subdivided into several local government areas, districts, counties, or municipalities for ease of administration. So, Salona to Gilipi, they come. Salona to Guinea pig. This is nothing away done they happen. Examples of cities where local government areas are created within the capital city. Somebody say, for example, fortunately, just come. Abuja, Nigeria, now a federal state though. Now how would they talk? Now how would they talk about? Now how would they talk about best practice? Women they talk now, no one listen. Now how would they? Now how would they talk about? Now how would they talk about best practice? But why they talk now, no they listen. All right, so Abuja now the federal capital of Nigeria. They divide Abuja into 6 local government areas with elected mayors. Nairobi, Kenya. Then get 11 counties within the capital city. Kampala then divided into 5, each area having a status of a local government area with an elected mayor. All right, well, if you not say another far, allow come to Ghana Naya. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly, where they call AMA, of recent they say the population don't overwhelm the council. So what they do, then divide the Accra Metro into 6 local government areas. They all get the representatives and they win a mayoral status then get. So some people where you call Nigeria, then they ask Nigeria or the pom-pom. Where you call Uganda, they say Uganda or the pom-pom. But so So we done that day. So now I go invite the man from statistics. We do the graphics because we don't do a lot of work don't go into this. And it is at the heart of the presidency. For now, no that day. For make he can present away the maps them. After the presentation, hello. After the presentation, we go give una. We will get three different sessions for questions. The first, we will take 4 questions, session 1. The second, we will take 4 questions, session 2. The third, we will take 4 questions. When we attend for answer them questions, after that day, then the Honorable Minister go make his address, and I shall say we go down do justice to this cause. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. There's we got a quick change now the agenda. So after the technical presentation here, before we come to the question and answer session, we go get the Honorable Minister for making statement, and then we go open the floor to the question and the answer, please.
Hello. Me Famboden wana good morning. Like every other speaker done the talk, waiting we can present Naya, it's a mere proposal by the government through the Ministry of Local Government. I think say the mayor did make mention of that for say it's a consultation. Based on this proposal, we can consult the stakeholders for share with them waiting government plan. The reactions, the inputs we want ourselves go make, I think say that the local government ministry go take back to the government for final decision. We don't do this extensive consultation several other places, but this one we go purely limit them to the one that has to do with Western Rural and Western Urban. As when I be done the hearing from other speakers, there is also an extension of this same project na Lunge City for make Lunge a capital city, if we give them a city status, and so on and so forth. So, looking at Western Rural is going to be divided. Are we together? There is a proposal. The proposal are that we know say we get Western Rural and Western Urban districts making up the Western region. So the proposal is that Western Rural, we divide them into 3 local councils. One, let me listen. For ease of understanding, are we together? For ease of understanding, hello? For ease of understanding, we now go into the nitty-gritty of what we call meets and bounds. I go just call the areas in question so that we all go understand better. Now for Western Rural, we get a proposal for a council where did in the yellow, the one within the yellow, we go constitute areas like Tombo, Kent, they come up this way, then side, and they all Tombo, Kent, York, they come to Hamilton, up to the end of the Western Rural parts, now this flank. From that side, so the other side from DBI Water, they come now Waterloo, they go now Songo Colony, go be a council. And from this DBI Water, they come go up this way, go be another council. Now, for ease of understanding, make I also explain to una the areas then where go they inside the local council one where they talk about. That one they go be like Bendable, Godrich, Mitimagai, Godrich, Funkia, Hamilton, Kent, Tombo, and York. Then one and they go form one council. The other council will be for the Fabaina area, Madonke, Magbaft, Malambe, Newton, Songo, DPI Waterloo. Then one then will be one other council. The third council will be, we will get Bartos, Charlotte, Gloucester, Leicester, Regent, Hastings, Grafton, and Roquel.
Hello, Minister of Local Government, Nogi in keynote 8. With all due respect, Freetonians, with all due respect, I believe say people that are agitated, and I can understand, because me self Yeri, I define them interesting. But waiting I go ask, waiting I go suggest, since na me send message out, say come Freetonians, come and listen. Keyword listen. Please, I go really want for let we hear the full presentation. So anybody where they begin instigate, shouting and waiting, it's a distraction. Please, me self when I don't one day see this. Now the first time this I see this, so I want to see them. So once more, hello. Once more, I respectfully ask everybody within this whole year, if you get Freetown at your heart, if you kaya with good intention, you know kaya for can scatter this meeting, because we don't want scatter the meeting. If you kaya with good intention, please let we all listen, because unless you understand, you're not going to able to react. So me as Sidom, I take notes. Everything where Director Bonifat talk, I don't take notes. Everything where the statistic man they talk, I take notes. Now consultation we come. Now professional program we come. So let we behave professionally, yeah, please, yeah. Una thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mayor, for that remark. Like we keep saying, it's a proposal, it's not finalized. So moving to Western Urban. Also for Western Urban District, there is a proposal for create 3 localities, councils within the Western Urban municipality. And also this one for ease of understanding, for we will get general idea about how Freetown look like, outside the boundary of Freetown. Western Urban start from Orogo Bridge. From that side, they come reach now Upgon, it will be one council. And from Upgon, they can Congoton, it will be now other council. And from Congoton, they go now the boundary side with Western Rural will be another council. Now make I just take one quickly for we will not to understand. We say say Allentown 1, Allentown 2, Botonoku, Congo Wata 1 and 2, Grassfield Industrial Area, Jalo Terrace, Kissy Brook, Kissy Bypass, Kissy Mental, Kissy Mesmes, Kuntolo, Locust Housing, Mamba Ridge 1 and 2, Mayekini, Ulwaf, the inside, and they all take Tonda Hill, they come to Upgon, they all go be one council. And the other one, the proposal for the second one, it will be this one, the The other one will be Aberdeen, from Aberdeen, Godrich. Oh, no, sorry. Okay. This one will be Aberdeen, Godrich, Kokube, Hill Station, Juba, Canningo, Lumley, Malama, Moreton, Pipeline, Wilkinson, Wilberforce will be another council. And this other one. So, in summary, we get 3 local councils. We go then our Western Urban, just like I explained to you now. And this now the summary for sure say government gets the potential, it get this proposal for able to divide the city into them various administrative areas, and so that they will able to provide the needs for the people as required. When I thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Mero. Thank you so much, Director Bonafa, ESQ. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't reach the climax of this occasion, and we want for hearing from the Honorable Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs. We want to listen to his statement, and then we'll come back to Una for Una contributions and Una comments. The Honorable Minister of Local Government, Ambassador Tamba Lamina.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I worship the Mayor of Freetown City Council, councillors of Freetown City Council, with tribal hitman them, we did a Freetown City Council, parliamentarians, various stakeholders that we invite, including the parliamentarians and also some critical stakeholders, the press, civil society, all invite on all follow on a camp, follow we can get a conversation. This now a very important moment for this city. And I don't want to follow treat them with triviality. You know, if you want for support, support. Madam Mekudena. If you want not for support, you register your opinion. But if it be for say, if people not they try for present, then the noise in at the background and people are not listen, then there's no why we for dinner for waste time. It is only when we listen that we will get a good conversation, and we will come on the conversation we will get. It will shape the final outcome of what government want to do. I bring on our greetings from His Excellency the President, retired Brigadier Julius Madabio. You know, we are currently towards this final leg of the journey where we now undertake sometimes 3 months ago. We don't work on a boku side them. And this engagement with the Ghana, it's not going to be the final engagement. We, through the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, we're going to forget various platforms them again for let people to understand the purpose and the benefits of what government want to do. I want for initially state for say me mama born na York. Me mama na slow. In your mama na be mende from Kenema. Me daddy na kono. I go school na kono. I go school na Bo. I go from a college. I live abroad. I don't wait in a best practice. And I come back and live na Freetown. Me, now one of the longest serving ministers of local government in this country. I am very proud of that because of the focus why I don't make this ministry don't get. Since I don't begin work with the mayors and we know who's kind of fair to the fed for them. Most of the conversation them where worship talk about in terms of devolved functions. Even country that were so advanced, they like today, they still they get issues around devolved functions when it comes to local governance. You see, government over the period will not get all the time. Government come in, government go out. Since 2004, when we start this form of local governance. Now 21 years now we practice them. 21 good years. I can understand the nostalgia where people then they express, the sentiments where people then they express say no change. Change is difficult. But sometimes it's very, very important for let we think, but why change? Why change? Take yourself out of that you small corner where you remember say, now this for make change not happen. Reason and listen to what we try for talk. Let us see whether it makes sense. If we bring any attachments of different sentiments other than looking at the real facts of why we want to put this proposal, then obviously you go remain and go back and still steadfast say nothing will happen. I want to tell we say, you know, the 19th century, where they create Freetown. Today, look who day. They don't talk about the original Freetown. They don't talk about how Freetown don't get new settlements. Mayor self don't talk about how the settlements and they're all over different settlements. The original basis of establishing local governance. Now for make sure say governance they touch the people. You get closer, you they feel what in that council they do for establish your own priorities. One honorable talk and say, it say just about like say the mommy get 10 picking them. The 10 picking them, you put them for all food now one bath pan. You put them on the bath pan, you say when all can eat. All man they struggle for eat. They always strong pass the all. Now they eat more. But when you decide, forget separate pandem, different pandem. The mommy go sit down. When I enter the government, it shape now then two different pandem, so that everybody where in a locality and they then go get small benefit, and all man go satisfy in one way or the other. If the rest number cool, hold on. But say now for shape. Whether the rest boku, the rest number cool na shape, so that all man go get. Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished listeners, you know, we don't see what on past on social media in terms of, say, on a position of a change. But you know, if you really sit down and listen to the arguments and waiting with the put forward, the engagement what they get, I want to make this categorically clear. Say the law did not really provide for consultation. Waiting, hold on. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, where will they engage? Make I tell you now, hold on. Make I tell you now what the law say. Make I tell you now what the law say. Make I tell you now what the law say. The Local Government Act of 2022, when at the refreshed law, even in 2004, when they create local councils, the law, part 2 of that law day, they talk about establishment of localities and local councils. It say the president under that act, with the recommendation from the Minister of Local Government and the Minister responsible for Finance and also the Commissioner for ECSL, by what we call statutory instrument, it will declare any area as a locality. It will assign a name to that locality. It will establish a council for that locality. It will provide for the number of people them we go there at that council day. It will specify the place where go be the headquarters for that council day. It will also provide for so many other things. But in this consideration, in making this consideration, the minister, together with the Minister of Finance and the Commissioner for ECSL, go get various considerations, and some of them considerations and they may or be done talk about. The population density, the geographical area, and how challenging it will be for manage that area there. How the topography day of that area. When I talk about topography, I don't talk about Freetown. And also, I'm glad you may say by 2028 the population will be 2 million of Freetown. The growth and the expansion. Hello. Inside this country, the country it got a plan. Government got the responsibility for plan, and that planning not for me and you know my day today, not for the Pekin and no born, now for the future of this country. Today, the kind of conversation they were hearing, it just the people like say, not today no more with the think about. We know the think about tomorrow for plan. I want to tell we say, for a city, and last stated that very categorically, Freetown remains the capital city of Sierra Leone, and Freetown, nobody know able to divide Freetown. Nobody. So anybody who spread that kind of information, not misinformation. Nobody not able for divide Freetown. The only thing where government go do now for create administrative and development units them now different parts of the city. Hello. Hello. We don't make progress. Let's make progress. We don't make progress. We don't come so far. I want for also remind we all but a few things. You know, this morning, again, like to that. This morning, one of the letters them, where getting on the table. One of the letters they were kind on the table this morning, before I can now the financial secretary is the right to all the local councils, but waiting, revenue mobilization, local revenue mobilization. You know what people then they say we not get the money? We firmly believe say Freetown with this proposal where we don't bring calm, where we want for let we shape up. There's a lot more to be achieved than what they achieve so currently. Accra remains Accra, one city, but it got 10 localities, 10 local council areas. Kampala, then got 5 local council areas. The city, even the one that said when we own colonial masters, then got more than 12 boroughs, 12 local council areas. Population, not the only determinant. There are so many other determinants. Ladies and gentlemen, Akanya, for let we engage. District and already there, we get different local council areas. But local, you get 2. Put local city council, then get put local district council. By this same method, where would they use so? Then they take for establishment council them. Kanema, get 2. Then get Kanema city council, then get Kanema district council. Put local, we don't think can say it's very important for say put local. Why should they remember the development and the future? For say Lunge, now a critical hub where it be say Government need for ascribe city status to Lunge. And Lunge, it will become another city. So today, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we done the talk. We all done the talk. And this talk, we want for let we talk, let we polish the outcome. Let we not come with fixed minds, because the law clear. Dear, let we get a conversation, and I want to appeal to everybody. In order for us to make that progress, they will get various stakeholders, and they are very respectable stakeholders. Wait and they, let we allow them for state positions, submissions. We don't get all the time, but we get the time for listen. And all the listen, we get scribes the way they take note. At the end of this particular activity, we at the ministry will go back to sit down, we watch, like how we don't watch all the other side them, where we don't go. Some of the proposals they will make that the other side them, the people them voices, they don't reshape their proposal and they follow give the final outcome to His Excellency the President. On that note, I'm glad he said this hall full up. I'm glad he said everybody is animated about Freetown. You know, we all like Freetown. We don't tell we from different backgrounds, different shades. And they tell you nobody, no one something bad for who side they live. We all Sierra Leoneans, and this that we capital city. Let we work for make them better, and let we move away from sentiments. I want to tell you plenty. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, the Honorable Minister of Local Government and Community Affairs. Please, I want to emphasize this. I beg, let we be attentive, let we be quiet, let we be for listen to the issues. So that if we listen very well, we'll go before interpret what they talk now. I beg. Let we be attentive. Let we listen to the comments and the statements them. So we say go very well. Then we go before interpret what we talk now. I beg. So now, like the director say, we got 3 sessions for the questions. But before we get to the questions, we got critical stakeholders who will be specifically invited to this occasion. So, I think we go start from them own comments, where we go note, and then we will go to the first set of 4 questions, and then the technical people will comment, and then we will go to the second set, and then the third set. It's okay. You go see the then go pattern, then go put that, then go project and just now. Then go project. Okay, we go project back based on the questions. We go project everything. Yeah, sure. We go do that. Okay, we do that. Another one.
that area didn't give them the electronic.
What is the last question? Let's take the name. Yes.
We don't know. Whosoever, however they call that place, they didn't inside that side.
No, for just sure. Yeah, what the projector? No, that one for the SIA. I don't. So now, can we have? What's it? Of course, we will have human institution. Passive to like. I don't know that the possible name. No, not too expensive. All right. And so, would that plan into the first call?
Anyway,
Yeah.
how do you mean the question you're right?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yeah, come.
I don't explain.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Okay.
Sorry, gentlemen. Sorry.
Okay. No, this what in the ones?
I understand. I understand.
Yes.
No worry. You do it. Okay, no more.
Okay. So, which one? No, wait. Now the mic could go around. So now we open the floor for the first set of 4 questions.
Bishop Temple from the Council of Churches in Sierra Leone. I want to tell the mayor, the minister, and all the people from the ministry, thank you for where we're able for meet here for do this discussion. We listen attentively to the presentations, but we still get few questions. Now in mind, when maybe the questions and they be cleared, it will be very helpful. For instance, some of we believe say, already within the municipality, we get subdivisions. We get constituencies, we get wards, and then wards they all are instruments for development. If we get a situation today where we talk about huge wage bill, where we just come out of strike with teachers in the area of wages. If we begin get more mayors, more councillors, not to gloat the wage bill the more, then I also want to look at that aspect of good practices. It's always good for points to good practices. And in the presentation, you point to some countries them like Kenya, Nigeria, you bring me back to Ghana. But when you look then, subdivisions then they panel side and they will you call so. Take Kenya for instance. Take Nigeria. Some of the subdivisions and the way you refer to, the population and area space equal not to Freetown but to the one old salon. So therefore, then get reason for that division day. I want to end by saying that what we do so fine. Forget discussion, forget conversation on this very important subject. It's very good. Mr. Minister, thank you. Mayor, thank you. It's always good for get conversation. It's always good for letting people hear from the leadership, but also from letting leadership hear from the people. So therefore, the question here is, Tuya, as much as this conversation important, at the beg, let we not rush them. Let we not rush this conversation. Yes, let the conversation go on. But let we not see we the rush this conversation, then we begin for CM like say, this whole proposal, a strategy for election. Let we not allow with population for see this important aspect of conversation within that narrow framework. But let we stretch them. So we hope say we go continue this conversation. We hope say we not go rush them. And we hope say this conversation will go beyond 2028 elections.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Temple. Thank you. Okay, so please, your name and which side you come from, please.
Una do me Freetown people them. Me na Honorable Dr. Umfa Suriji Kuruma, Member of Parliament of the Western Urban, but more specifically, constituency 114, Calabar Town, Wellington, including Tasso Island. So, me a member of parliament who represent communities that were deprived. Me a member of parliament who know the challenges in the communities. Me a member of parliament who they benefit from what the mayor state say. The eastern part of Freetown, they only generate 20% of the revenue of the city. And if we not get Freetown as a city where all the money they want to import, me a member of parliament who me people that stand for lose in this equation where this government try to propose. The problem of this council, not to size. The problem of Freetown City, not to size. We don't look at citizens across the world, from East Africa to Tanzania, let's say Dar es Salaam. We get larger populations them, where even the GDP them per capita, it is at an amount where the people them of that community stand for benefit. What did I tell you? It says if they generate certain amount for Western urban or even the city, it means some of them money they like we mayor state. We people in Aboto who go benefit from them developments and they. If you go now communities in a Calbaton, if we no get that money in the city, it tells you that say we not go benefit in them communities and they. And we say we live in a poor communities where even the council is struggle for generate resources. I'm glad the way the minister talk about the Local Government Act of 2022, where say in the minister and the Minister of Finance and also ECSL can make a proposal to president for let them create no new localities. But I tell you back say the problem with our own country or this country is that we, when are educated people them, sometimes we don't use our education for mislead decisions them in the future. The act is clear say, why they ask the Minister of Finance for be part of this conversation? Now because I get for advise the president whether the money they for living for law take them strides and they. As they speak, not a secret. All man know say subventions and all will pay them take to this month. So if government will pay them subventions and take to this month, how government will go say, law create new localities, get new mayors, get a new administration where the former, the previous speaker just stated, say, money not sufficient. We get bloated budget. How we go suggest say government for create new localities and further expand on government in burden? Why we not go manage what we get now? Lord make Freetown City a better city. Why we not go manage now so that even the municipality schools them, they go benefit from Freetown City Council? Yesterday morning, I've been listening, I've been watch AYV, and they show me a video of that school at Tower Hill. I feel so bad when I see that school there. This na school them, oh, picking they go to. And the ground they're not even paved. The classroom and the bench they're awful. This na classroom where we picking they sit down. Also because some person get money for paying picking go to private school, or for neglect the picking them, or then na municipality schools. This tells you, say, we get even human rights issues in other school than they. So me, I plead on this government. Because what we don't learn from this government, yes, the idea is great that they come to the community, engage the community, engage we for what we get from we. But we want for let this government listen to we. Let this government not come with an idea, say, oh, they can't tell you by information. Let the government come with this, as we consult now, let we engage, we deep dive into the issues them, and let us know how we go profile alternatives to this idea. Yes, this idea is great, but this idea is not good for Salone. Take for example, because I'm glad the way the minister talk about what England and the boroughs they all create. You go to Washington D.C., where they boast of 141 billion in revenue, but still get one mayor. So what we need for do now? How we go mobilize resources so this locality of Freetown City will get more revenue so that all we get cancel them for God's sake, for crying out loud. And we may all do so great of a job in this council. I get me cancel on aya. When Umar Bangura. And now me cancel all day. It then na the committee will get for do with information and communication. So the mayor don't create committees even within the council, which means the council of themselves get responsibility. So how government will see empower them council there, empower the council so that we say as Freetownians them go benefit from that. I want to end on this note. Me na Freetown amen. I go school na Wellington. I do primary school na Freetown. I do secondary school academy na Freetown. I don't care they represent Freetown. And I want to tell you about this. Some of them division here, what they do, they affect other people and other side. Mr. Bonafa, the director to state and say Freetown be there from Congo Cross to Upgon. You know that those people they lost in that process. Now the Koya people and they lost in that process. The Koya people and lost their land. And we the people of Koya now go stand for let Koya lost other land in the same process. So I want to send a note to the government say some of them decision here will be challenged probably in court if the government first say they go do them. Secondly, let them know say if they first say they will do this year, it will be revised in subsequent government to go change this idea where they don't put so, which is very, very bad. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Please, 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 please. Two more. This end now. We'll see.
Thank you. After that, again. Thank you very much.
Hello. Time not then our side. We need for listen. Let we listen to the next question.
I have listened, and I represent civil society. Mina Mola Ikonte.
Hello.
I represent civil society and Mina Mola Ikonte of National Youth Coalition as the director. I want that we all embrace dialogue. We no go ever support violence. We like them discussion here, they're very good. Right from the embryonic stage, I think the intention of the drafters of this proposal, they get fine intention, but unfortunately it came at a time when many questions they would ask about the priorities, waiting more than the felt need of the people. And I think Sierra Leoneans, they still a grapple with basic food for it. Sierra Leoneans, they struggle with bosses, even though we get waka fine. Sierra Leoneans still a struggle for parents in the city. We want the minister and all the one that will come up with this idea for relates to the president. Though it's always said the act, the local government act make provisions for the president for just do a proclamation. My first question is, why you not can consult with? If the president is going to make a proclamation, then let the president go ahead. But the presidents, they represent the people of this country. And there is no way he go want to do something where the people are not like. So I think we don't need to reinvent the wheel. There are already local councils. There are ward. There are constituencies. The acts talk about devolution. Why we not go strengthen the councils? Why we not go make sure we give more money to the council, let them do their work? By bringing new local governments, to me, this is my opinion, and I get right to my opinion. My opinion here is sound as if this is not a technical gerrymandering. You are preparing for elections, and you are bringing this type of thing. I want to leave a very final message to the president. We still have a struggle with the tripartite recommendations. Let we allow the people them vote for be respected. If we continue to provoke the people of this country, we're not going to be able to control their anger. Thank you very much.
Okay, please. All right, we come to this end. Please. This. Okay. All right, on this side, we'll give the first woman the fall.
Good afternoon, all. Me na Honorable Maya Mabangura. Me na a Freetonian. I go school na the St. Michael's Primary School na the Far East. I come Richard Allen and I come Amadia. That tells you say me na original Titi Payne. First of all, I want to tell the minister thank you for giving the opportunity, because this really na opportunity where you just think say forgive it. Thank you for no say we the people that we important, because by law, as you just say, we no need for there. You just think I'm saying we for there because now we give you the mandate, sir. Thank you very much, because this affects me directly. Well, me just want to go to the basis on which the government thinks say, the president and the minister think say, then for divide Freetown. Firstly, then say for the leadership, let all man get right for representing area. We been get what, sir, as per the constitution and constituencies. Now this government can change and so the PR system will make certain committees and they on hold, on handle, not get cancelled or not get MPs. It just stay like that. And if you say for the sake of a fire force, I think say we get fire force, we not go city council the handle them. Where then say when I want game motoka fire happen alongly, pass then go fire na fire force na the east, or then come up here so for let the fire salvage. In order under city council. So I wonder why the reasons for they. And the schools, I think so we get city council schools them where they run very well. Where even those strikes day, city council they try for say all the subventions, all these materials and get appropriately. So on this note, we want to say even though when I decide, when I get for continue with what I say, by waiting the minister don't say, I say not even need for consult we, when I go ahead. But when I not say when I for things alone, yeah, now two governments there. If you not to APC and SLPP, we not think for make laws that we will not go for reverse again. We not think for make laws that will go benefit the ordinary man. Not to a state for things say where we come, where we not the government in waiting. Definitely we go change them. Thank you.
Thank you. So we don't get the first four. We don't get the first four questions. We go to the answer now. I beg, low listen, please. Low listen. Please, low listen. All right. Okay. Bye.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, give me that mic.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So if this is the signal at the end of the meeting, we can take the few points that we don't get and go back. Hello? 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 Hello?
I beg dear, unallow listen, please. Unallow listen, please. I beg, unallow listen.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We want to tell the mayor very many thanks for host we. And
Since we don't able to respond to the message that we want to send, we go put two don't get together and we go publish them. We want to tell the distinguished personality that will come. Very many thanks. And the few we don't get, we will take them and go work on them. Thank you very much. God bless you very much. This meeting is ended.